Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good day to all. My name is Sayyidah Musfira binti Kamarul Shukri from AS2293B. So today I would like to present to all of you about practical highlight module 1. So let's proceed to the first question. The first question is about the differences of three Arcgis desktop in terms of interface and function. So we got three interfaces here, which is ArcMap, main mapping application. Second one is ArcCatalog, which organize detailed data contained on computer and various other location. And finally, ArcToolbox, which is the third application of Arcgis desktop, which easily accessed and used within ArcMap and ArcCatalog. So let's proceed to function. The function for ArcMap first, it allows users to display and queue maps, create quality hard copy maps, and lastly provide easy transition from viewing a map to editing at spatial feature. So for ArcCatalog, it allows user to access and manage geographic data that is stored in folders on local disk or relational database that are available on the user's network. The data can be copied, moved, deleted, and quickly viewed before added to a map. And lastly, the ArcToolbox. ArcToolbox actually contains tools for geoprocessing data, conversion, coordinate system, and projection. So it also acts as a workbook focused on ArcMap and ArcCatalog. So let's proceed to the next question. What the next question is? So the next question is asking us about how to arrange data in ArcCatalog. So first thing first, just open up your Arcgis and click the ArcCatalog that I've been circled out there, and then just go to connect to the folder which is I've been squared also up in the image, and in this case I will choose data EVT554. So this is the simplest trick. If you don't know that button or that tools is what for, just drag your cursor to the tools, to the box, to the button, so for maximize 2 seconds, and it will show you what the button or the tool is for. So that's it. So let's proceed to the next question. The next question is asking us to identify layer into different type of vector data. According to Environmental System Research Institute, ESRI, the layer file keeps symbology and its classification, definition, scale of dependency, and properties of labeling. In case anything was saved by this format, so unlike shapefiles, colors, and other characteristics are also saved, and the appearance will be similar each time it is open. So when we talk about vector data is actually related to point, line, polygon. So in lecture 4, we learn about point, line, and polygon. So what is point? Point is type of point features include the node and the vertex. Specifically, a point is a stand-alone feature, while a node is topological junction representing a common x-y coordinate pair between intersecting lines or polygons or both. And line is at least 2 points consisting a line with 2 endpoints, and points in between to mark the shape of the line, and its shape may be a smooth curve or connection of straight line segment. While lastly, polygon is a closed shape illustrated by a series connected line. So the question is how to identify the layer. First thing first, just choose the file from catalog tree. For example, in this case, I choose a file and I just drag it into the table of contents. So the file, for example, .gdb or .shp files will be appeared in the table of content. Okay, the next question is about how to identify individual features. This attribute contain to only a single feature, isn't it? So first thing first, also just open up your Arcgis and then click identify. Before you click identify, the icon will be appeared as eye, but once you click it, it will be appeared like earth icon, like in the picture above. So just drag your cursor on the map to identify the features. So once you drag the cursor, so the identifier will be appeared. Once the identifier will be appeared, just choose any location. For example, in this case, I choose Jalan Manfort. So in this Jalan Manfort, just right click it on the location and click Open Attribute Table. So the table will be appeared. That is the attribute table. So the last question is asking us to choose any features and describe the information from the attribute table. So in this case, I choose Jalan Piramli, and as you can see, the feature class is tertiary with its shape is polylines because Jalan Piramli is road and road is polyline line, and then it also explains about the name. It's a Jalan Piramli, and also it also shows us the one-way, max speed, layer, bridge, and the tunnel at the region, at the area. And yes, the fifth question is the last question. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.